Hello, my Geminis, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Of course, I'm still Debbie, and I'm reading for March 17th through the 23rd. Now, I've done an overview. It's time, wake up. Also reminding you that these are general readings, may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Okay? Okay. So I'm getting for my Geminis that there's some decisions to be made. Okay? I am feeling that it's still good energy, still, kind of like, but a kind of good energy happening around you. Again, we're getting closer to when Jupiter comes into your sign and will stay there for a while. But I'm also kind of like, do I stay where I'm at, where I'm feeling pretty good, or is it time for me to ascend? Is it time for me to fly? Is it time for me to fly? That song's popping in my head now. Is it time for me to fly? And it's okay to stay where you're at, my Geminis, but I'm getting that song, who sang that. And it's time for me to fly. Okay, so I think, my Geminis, there's more to come, changes for you. Well, there's your Knight of Air, usually meaning very quick changes. Maybe doesn't even allow you to take a pause to to even think about your decision. So, and again, there we go. Okay, cards kind of falling out. So let's see what we have. We have 4 cards. This is reversed. This is reversed. They usually have a little more impact, a little more punch. But let's see what we have here. The Knight of Air. Air energy is your energy, Gemini. It's also Aquarius. It's also Libra. Aquarius is having some really interesting stuff as we enter into Aries season. Libra, of course, South Node, making, kind of putting to rest some of the things that have happened in the past. Underlying energy to the Knight is fire. Aries is fire. We're coming into Aries season. So passionate, burning, determined. Air, thinking things through, making some plans, maybe even hearing some news. Whenever I see the Knight of Air rushes in. This is kind of like rushing in, what did they say? Fools rush in where angels fear to tread. Now, again, I know that's also a song, but I'm getting the, time for me to fly, time for us to fly, time to fly. So this is basically rushing in. This is basically just jumping in, things happening quicker than maybe we can even think about it. And it's kind of like a commit, and again, I'm not telling you to quit your job. I'm not telling you to commit to anything. This is what the energies are kind of trying to push you into, okay? You have a choice whether you do that or not. The energies just have this really strong pushing, like the wind behind you, pushing you forward. So the Knight of Air is intelligent, decisive, idealistic, and tireless. So whatever this is, you're going to listen to your intuition, you're going to listen to your gut, but it's just going to be like, you're going to know what to really do. Maybe you won't have all the facts, but it's kind of like the time is now. And again, that kind of goes along with what the overview said. So the overview seems to connect with you a little bit more, my Geminis. Events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options, creative solutions. Next card is reversed. 5 of Earth, changes in money, changes in security, changes in how we are, what we can feel, think, Earth energy is our Taurus, Virgo, and it's our Capricorn. Taurus, Uranus is in Taurus, expect the unexpected. But Jupiter is also in Taurus, going to get ready to transition to your sign soon enough. That is the planet of good fortune, the planet of fortuitousness, if you want to say that. Fortuitousness, yes. Anyway, money, job, career, also home energy. 5 is about changes. Now, a lot of times when people see the 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Earth, it's kind of like they're very worried. It's like, oh my gosh, where's the money? What's going to happen? The thing about the 5 of Earth is it's the prelude, it's the step before the 6 of Earth where the money comes. So don't worry so much. Again, this is where faith comes in. This is where prayer comes in. This is where miracles come in. And 5 in itself is about change. Change can be very scary, but change can also have a very, very positive, and generally does wind up being more positive than it is negative. And I also have this, I also truly, truly believe that God makes good out of evil. So fear surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. So don't worry about the money per se. I'm not going to tell you not to have a little bit of concern, because when you have concern, you're a little bit more careful with your money. Okay. Instead of just saying, oh, well, I'm not going to worry about the money, so I'm going to go have lunch. Maybe, at a restaurant, instead of, well, I'm going to take that money and maybe buy myself some food at a grocery store. So don't worry about it so much, but it is okay to have a little caution. Here we go. Next card is the Chariot. Now, 7. 7 is a divine umbrella. I look at it as God's protection. Archangel Metatron believed to have been Enoch before the flood. Metatron also connects with the Fool energy, taking a leap of faith. The Chariot is one of those cards that also is extremely in fast energies, things very, very fast. But when I see the Chariot, I know, if you notice, and what the Chariot should have pretty universally in the decks is hands off the reins. Jesus, take the wheel. I'm not the one that's going to be, I can't control this. I'm giving this to you, God. You take the control. Now, the thing is, when we give control to God or higher power, whoever that is to you, we have a tendency to want to take it back. Oh, you must be busy. You must be busy. So I'm going to take this for a little bit of time. I'm going to take the reins. No, this is one of those times that says, no, let things happen the way they're supposed to happen. The thing about the Chariot, though, is the Chariot does win the race. An important achievement, self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. Unity. Now we have Archangel Sandalphon, another one of the humans that was transformed. This is Elijah, the prophet, or believed to be Elijah, the prophet of old. Again, both of these are humans that never died, that never passed in the natural. They were transformed in the supernatural. Now we have that 5 again. But Unity also is the Hierophant, also has a lot of rules and regulations. So it kind of looks like there could be some changes with a lot of the rules and regulations. And, this is a lot of times when I see Unity, when I see the Hierophant, I generally get kind of not a great vibe, because it's usually the business of religion or the business of government, or it's the rules and regulations that everybody is told to follow, but not necessarily what always has to be followed. Okay. So it's the rules of man versus the rules of God. Okay. So this one talks about traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations. Seek out mentors and like-minded friends. So I would say that there's something going on. There's going to be some changes in some rules and regulations, maybe have to do with money situation in itself. It will go very quickly. It will have a positive outcome. That Chariot is the one that wins the race. And again, it's, again, take the wheel, not in my hands per se. Again, there might be some friction with, I don't know, just the rules of man. There might be some friction with the rules of man, okay, this week. But you've got something greater than that, okay? Okay. So let's see what we have here. Again, I get this time for us to fly. I'm going to have to look that up after we're done. Time for me to fly. I'm not going to try to sing it. I just did. Anyway, let's see. Higher power, Holy Spirit. What else? What else for our Geminis with this? Some changes. Time to fly. Time to get started. It's time. Let's see. What else is there for our Geminis? Oh, well, that one is actually there. This is 12. This is also a major arcana. So you have a 7, 5, and a 1, 2. So that could be a 10 plus a 2. 10, transition. 2, decisions, crossroads, partnering. 1 is a new beginning. 0 of the 10 is God source energy. 1 plus 2 is a 3. 3 is celebration, creation. This is the Hanged Man. This is the awakening. This is look at things differently. It's not as bad as you thought it was going to be, but you have to look at it differently. I love this card because I love how she looks like she is coming out of the water, or or she has waded in the water, but it does not appear like she's going to be sucked down into the water. So the water is all muddy, a little bit choppy around her. There are feathers or leaves, it looks like feathers falling off of her, but she herself is pristine. She looks confident in what she's doing. She has her hands in supplication. There is a rainbow above her head. The clouds are actually flowers blooming, flowers blossoming. We are heading into, on the, what is it, the 19th, 20th, we are heading into spring up in the northern hemisphere. Southern hemisphere has its own beauty as it comes into its autumn time. So there is some changes. You have to look for the positive. You have to look at what's going on and know that, and many times when I see the sacrifice, it's your sacrifice is paying off. The sacrifice has been worth it. Thank you for your sacrifice. Okay? So, very, very attitude of gratitude with your sacrifice, my Geminis. Anyway, let's go on here and see what we have with these cards. Angels of Abundance for our Geminis. What do you want to say for our Geminis? Our Geminis. What do we have for our Geminis? Geminis. Reversed. Bountiful nature. I love that. She's so sweet. Oh, how sweet is that? Okay. Spending time in nature helps shift you in a higher vibration and reminds you of God's infinite abundance. Go outside and enjoy a walk or hike with your pet, meditate beneath a tree, garden, sit under the stars, or do some other activity to connect with the limitless vastness. And I was saying, I think I said in one of the readings or maybe in the overview, if you can't hug someone, go hug a tree. I read somewhere 21 seconds is what's needed, and try to do that every day. Okay. Now let's see what we have here. What crystal or energy is there that would be helpful for our, also I'm getting your sacrifice has been noticed. Higher God source, your sacrifice has been noted and noticed. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh, okay, we got two cards that popped. Rhodochrosite. I just like even saying that. It's all about service, contentment, healing emotional wounds, renewal of passion. Tiger's Eye. This is good for money also. Well, luck in new venture, willpower, creative flow, overcoming fear. The Eye of the Tiger. Okay, songs are coming for you now. And so, that one's now popping. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Higher power, Holy Spirit. What last word, last message do you want to give for, and I'm getting like, thank you for your service, Geminis. I don't know if there's somebody, well, it doesn't matter what, if you were in the military, armed forces, civil service, it's thank you for your service. Here we go. Let's see what we've got, my Geminis. Let's see what we have for my Geminis. Gift. The present. Be in the present, my Geminis. Be in the present. It is a gift. And maybe you are also that gift. Now, remember, what do they say? History's, what is it? Okay, I can't. Well, I know about the depression and the anxiety, but history, mystery. Okay, I can't say it right now. Hold on one second. I need to figure that one. Okay, I remembered it now. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Be in today because it is a gift. It is called the present. I know I probably messed that up a little bit, but it is very, very true. Okay, my Geminis, interesting stuff going on for you. Time to Fly, and then I get the Eye of the Tiger, and what other songs are playing in my head. All right, do me my favor. Please, please, please do the down there, the like, the share, the subscribe, the clicking on the bell for notifications. It helps. It really does help me doing this, so thank you. Also, if you're watching me on Rumble, do the same thing. As always, my Geminis, always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.